teachers. This weekend we get to learn about how David is finally the king. And in our lesson this weekend, we hear about a promise that God told the prophet Nathan. And this promise was, I promise you, David, that you and your descendants will be kings. When you die, one of your sons will be king. He will build a house for me. And when your son dies, his son will be king. Someone in your family will be king forever. And when God made this promise, he meant it. He doesn't break promises. And so today in our object lesson, we're going to talk about promises. So you can ask the audience, like, has anyone ever broken a promise? And tell them, don't feel ashamed. Everybody's done it. Maybe just raise your hand if you've broken a promise. So I've got Megan here as our kids audience today, and I'm going to bring her up, and I'm going to say, Megan, can you maybe share about a time that you have broken a promise or that someone broke a promise to you?
Miss Katie, well, once I told my twin sister that she could have half my cookie, but when she left, I ate it.
That was not very nice, Megan. You need to be nicer to your twin. Go ahead and rip that promise that you broke. Good job. You broke your promise. All right. And then you can give a few more examples. If you want to keep pulling kids up, that's fine. If you want to give them yourself, that's also fine. So maybe you can talk about promises like maybe your parents promised that they were going to come to one of your sporting events, maybe a soccer game or a baseball game, but they got stuck at work and they couldn't come. They broke that promise. You can talk about how you promised your mom and dad that you were going to clean your room, but instead you went and played Xbox. You were probably playing Fortnite or something like that. You broke your promise. However, God's promises are true. So when we try to break God's promises, you can't break them because they are strong and they are true. And no matter what you do to try to break this, you cannot break God's promises. All right, that's all I've got for you. Just so you know, this object lesson is different than what Megan has already sent out to you. So I will send an updated lesson for you to read through that.